Hello friends, welcome to Miss Lori's craft room. Today we're going to be making this really fun sunflower. This is one of the easiest flowers I'm going to show you how to do. It's not difficult at all. So you can see this one, I think I made the center a little too high, so I've cut down the center hoping to make it look not so bulky. So let me show you what we need. Okay, so today we're going to need, for this flower, you need 2 flower shapes, and you need 6. You'll need to cut 6 of these, all right? And I will put the file in the description of the video, okay? You need some kind of pad. This is the same kit I always use. It's from Sizzix, this dressing set. It's from Amazon, $21.99. It's a great kit. Now mine looks a little different, you'll see, since the last videos you'll have seen, mine was broken, and my wonderful husband, who's a wood turner, made me a new handle for it. And I have to say that if I could find these ends somewhere, we'd be making these suckers, because this is way better than the plastic piece of crap I had. So you need a ball, one of the balls. See if you can see, this has a small ball and a larger ball. Okay, and then we also need ink, or you could use chalk. Chalk will work really well for this too, but I have this ink, and this is close to my heart, and this is Golden Rush and Autumn Terracotta. So, you know, there's lots of different kinds. This is Tim Holtz Distressing Ink. I only have this one shade of this, but it could use this. A dauber. You guys will know that I love daubers. This one is really, really used up, but it still works, so it's not getting thrown away yet. Best place to get daubers is, I don't remember how much they cost, but they're on Amazon, and you get a package of 25. They're fabulous. Okay, but you don't have to have that. You can use it right from the ink pad. And I'm using hot glue today. You can use any other kind of glue, but you don't have to use hot glue, but I like it because it dries fast. Okay, so let's get started. Oh yes, you need 1 circle, and this will be also in the cut file. So let's get started. So you're going to put your pad. It seems that my camera has gotten, let's see, there. Okay, so you're going to need your pad. You're going to turn, this paper is from Coordinations from Joann's. I love it because it's usually 20 cents. It cuts great. It's a really great paper. I really like it. Great color, takes ink well. Okay, so you're going to turn, this one's textured, so we're going to turn it over to the other side. And actually we're not, sorry. We're going to keep it on the right side. And I'm probably going to use the middle. We'll just see how this works. So I'm going to use the smaller to start. And I'm just going to, what we're doing on this, in the sunflowers, we're turning the petals up. We usually turn them under, but this time we're going to pull them up. So as you can see, all you do is you just run it along the edges of each petal. Super easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on the next petal, I'm going to ink this first, okay? So we're going to take the lighter ink, and we're going to just get it on our dauber, clean this off a bit, and we're just going to go around the petals. I'm just going to do just lightly. Of course, as always, you can do it as strong color as you want. You don't have to do it the way I do it. Just to your own preference, okay? Okay, and then we're going to do the same on this one. Sunflowers are not, sunflowers have a lot of variation in color, but not all do. Okay, so then we're going to take the same ink. I'm not going to do it on my pad because I don't want to get my pad dirty. And I'm gonna give it, you can see here that I put a little color around the center because it's darker a little in the center. So I'm just gonna take my finger and hopefully keep it, And I'm just going to kind of brush out. So you don't need to do the whole center because that's going to be covered. And you don't want to do a lot because, you know, they're not big giant petals. So you can see how I just did that? It's not a lot of color, it's just a little color. Now when we do our Black Eyed Susan next, that one has a lot. And I'm just going to put just a touch of the darker. So that one I got a little higher than I wanted, okay? So I don't necessarily need to do the other one because one of them isn't really going to show on the other, but I just have to do it. I like to ink everything within everything I like to ink. Okay, close up my ink, put that aside, then we're going to go ahead and texture the next one. One of the reasons I don't like to ink first is I don't like the sound that it makes, that the tool makes on the paper when it's doing it. See that? Hear that crinky? I don't like that. And it's not as easy either to do it. So I tend to do the texturizing first. Okay. See how easy that was? That was so easy. Okay. So now what we're going to do, now this one, oh, I did forget one thing to tell you. So this is dimensional tape. I haven't found a source online yet to buy it, but pretty much you can buy it. I'm just going to get some stuff from Home Depot. They have that tape that they use to cut, you know, to seal things. So what we're going to do is to make this kind of give it some stand up, we're going to put, see, this is about, it's not quite 1/4 of an inch. So we're just going to cut off a piece and then we're going to cut. And see, we're going to put this in here. Raise it up. Okay. And this is double-sided. Those of you who haven't ever used it. Use my X-Acto knife to get the little tape paper off. Stay on there. Alright. Okay, so you have that. Then you're going to take, texture this just a little bit more. There, I'm happy better with that. Okay, so then you're going to offset the petals. You want them to eat the ones on the bottom to show, and you just stick it down like that. And then you can see that it sticks. Oops, she stands up just a little bit. It's just subtle. If you want it more, you can add more tape. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue. I'm gonna get my hot glue. I'm gonna put some glue on the bottom of this. I'm gonna center this right in the center. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could just leave it like that. It looks fine. I prefer dimension. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to take this big long strip. I already glued all mine together, except for one. I'll show you. I just glued this last one together. Just put some glue on this last thing. I can grab it. Okay. So, and as I said, this is 6 strips, all right? And then we also, one thing I didn't tell you, we needed tweezers. And these tweezers come in that same kit. And they're fabulous. I love them. I use them all the time. Okay? So, we're just gonna do this. It's just like the rolled flour. Grab a hold of the end of it. And you're gonna just roll towards yourself. Now, I'm not doing this super tight. I'm just doing it. So, and it's going to want to try to get away from you, so just go slow. It's not a big deal. And your little snake thing is going to try to catch on everything, so just keep it away. All right, so just going to go, keep rolling. Yeah, I can already tell that I'm going to like this one better. So don't pull tight on this because this is a little fragile because it's pretty thin. Okay, it's just kind of the boring part, but you guys got to do it. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. We're almost to the end. All right. So make sure, hold on to it, then release your tweezers, all right? Okay, so don't let go of it yet, because you're going to want to go over here and you're going to want to hold this, and you're just going to slowly let itself out, okay? Until it gets the same, see, you got to go slow, till it gets to be the same diameter as so. What I'm going to do now is it's pretty close, the outside. So the outside circle is pretty close. So I'm going to get a little glue, and I'm going to just glue the outside, okay? I'm not gluing anything else. Now on this dark paper, your glue is going to show, and I'll show you what to do with that. Okay, so then I'm going to sit down, I'm going to let it go. And it should unwind itself, and if not, you just unwind it for it. Okay, so we're going to loosen it up. And if you don't like how it looks and you can get more, add more to it, okay? Because it's just paper, so you can just cut. Oh, see what I just did? I messed around with it, and it kind of got away from me. So now I got to get it back in there. Okay, sorry guys. Like usual, I get talking and then I mess something up. Okay. So as you can see, you want to be careful with this because it can get away from you, but it's always fixable. Okay. So, you know, you guys are going to all be scared because I made it look like it's hard, but it's not really. Alright. So, I kind of screwed this one up, but you get the idea. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to get it back in there. And see, this is why when you're making a video, you should always have a spare part off to the side so that you don't look like an idiot. Alright, so I'm not going to tell you that this one's going to look fabulous, but you're going to get the idea. So just hold on to it. And as you're doing it, if you feel like it, you can even glue as you go. But I don't like to do that. Man, you guys are going to think I'm an idiot after this video. Alright, so we're just going to go with this, and this looks horrible, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so I'm not going to glue it because I don't like it. So, actually, you know what? See, I'm going to show you how to save this. Instead of me sitting here looking like an idiot, I can just unglue it, and redo it. Okay. So we've got a lot of dead time on this video, and I'm really sorry. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, see? One of the nice things about this is it's just paper. Okay? So, it's so easy. If you screw it up, you just start again. Paper costs 20 cents. It's so cheap. You know, one of my biggest things I would tell you is if you're going to be a paper crafter, is you can't be afraid of it. It's just paper. And you can just either save it or you can throw it away and start again. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay? So I'm just going to grab a hold of this again. And this is probably what I should have done in the first place. Was hold it in my hand. See how I'm cupping it? So it has less chance to get away. See, we all learn together. You know, I do consider myself a professional paper crafter, and I do understand how intimidating it can be for people to make things. But you can see that even those of us who've been doing this for so many years, we screw up too. And we just don't be scared of your paper, okay? I want you guys to just be confident in that you can do it, okay? So now before I screw it up again, I am just going to glue the sucker and we're going to glue it on. All right. Okay, perfect, okay? Can you see that? It is just right. It's just the right size. It spun itself out. See, we saved that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the hot glue right here. And then I'm gonna, you guys are gonna think I'm insane. Oh my word. All right, we're just gonna keep going. So if I hadn't screwed this up, we would just set this inside of here, okay? And I'm not gonna do that because I don't want you guys to think I'm an idiot. So we're just going to, oh, we're not going to be able to salvage this, so I'm not sure how to fix it. So we will be back. Thank you. Okay, guys, I was able to fix this. I got this all straight. Now, once again, we're going to put some glue on here. And we're going to carefully hold on to this tight so we don't lose it. Okay, so there. Okay, so let me show you. Now this has got, because it's such dark paper, you're seeing a lot of strings. So I'm going to take my heat gun, and this will also work with the hair dryer. And put my heat gun in here. And I'm just going to turn it on, and I'm going to melt. It's just going to melt away all of the imperfections, okay? So I didn't get this on here exactly straight, but you can see. So then what I've done is I take it and I'm going to push out this outer ring on the center. So I'm going to make it, so I'm spreading it out. You can see what I'm doing. I'm pulling out so that it doesn't look so fake, okay? Okay, so you can see how much better that looks. Look at that. I think that looks exactly like a sunflower. I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of some more of these little strings. It's the one drawback of using hot glue, okay? All right, there you go, all done. Sorry for being such a fumble fingers today. Thanks, guys. Hope to see you again. Have a great day. Bye.